What's up, guys? Cornerd here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the application called Space Settlers. Now, it's actually a really cool game. It's an RTS to be more specific. Now, to start off, before I say that I do this review, I am not exactly a RTS expert, if you will. I am actually a brand new person new to RTS, so this game is an introduction really for me for the RTS platform, if you will. So, I was asked by a game company called IFO Games, and you can actually look that up. It'll obviously be in the description, to do a review of this application called Space Settlers. So as you can see, basically in the game, we start off with the menuing system, which is very, very nice. I definitely like their attention to details as far as the art is concerned. One thing I didn't understand from a developer's point of view was why is there something called Space Settlers when on the menu it's called Space Settler. I don't know. That was just something minor, and I actually have to say they really, really did pay attention to detail, so that's what kind of surprised me. Was, okay, space settlers, maybe they meant you're the space settler, so you're going to begin the game, and it's, in general, space settlers. However, as we continue on, we get to see that this game actually reminds me at least a little bit of StarCraft in a way. So you harvest crystals, which is kind of cool, and it looks pretty nice. I have to say, I have to give them credit as far as the graphics are concerned. I mean, I don't know, again, I don't know too much about the RTS structure. This is a little bit different from what I've seen in the past with RTS games. Like I said, I am new to it, so bear in mind that I am a complete noob when it comes to strategy games. I play a lot of first-person games, and that's pretty much it. I'd play some Diablo 3 as well. But as far as this game is concerned, there's only I have to say it was a really good game as far as it being developed. I really do like it. There was a little bit of things that I wanted to talk about in this review, although I can't really talk too much about gameplay because I think their system is very interesting. It's they have a good tutorial base as far as it's concerned, and it really walks you through how to get involved in the game. However, I do have to say there was a couple of things that kind of I wish could change just a tiny bit. For example, they optimize this game really for the iPhone 5, and they don't optimize it too much for tablets. As you can see, the million fingerprints. Um, like I said, that's one thing. It's built for the iPad, but at the same time, you can't flip it over. It's stuck in portrait mode, basically. You have to use portrait mode instead of landscape. So that's one thing I'm not a big fan of, unfortunately, with this game. Another thing that kind of disappointed me was the music is good, and I can hear the music. I think it's really spacey, but it's not long. In fact, you're going to be playing this game, you're going to hear the looping system go out on it, and you're going to be like, oh man, that's kind of a cool tune, but I'm hearing it looping. So it would be nice to have a little bit longer music. Now, I understand that these files, MP3 files, can be somewhat big, and if you keep adding more and more to it, it'll make the app a little more bloated. So I understand that, but I wish the music, being good, could have been a little bit longer instead of looped out. Now, that definitely doesn't take away from it. I think it's actually a really good RTS, but then again, I'm not a big RTS person. So I have to say it was challenging in a way because you really had to develop a strategy, which I think is the point. So you can do a lot with it. You can build bases. You can go off and fight wars, as you can see in this video. You pretty much have your own self. But it was interesting because most of the time RTS don't, as far as I know, don't have much of combat involved with vehicles. It was interesting to see vehicle combat being your space station. Obviously, you're space settlers, so you're going to go in and fight. So that was an interesting way to go about it. And like I said, I am not one to know too much about RTS games, so I have to study really the technical level as far as to understand this game. However, I do believe that with their tutorial guide, anybody can start out and play this game. So it's not a bad game by any means. In fact, it goes on a really good model, which I'm a fan of. It's called Free to Play. But if you want to donate to the developers or get extra gaming points or whatever you want, you can go ahead and purchase add-ons or upgrades. I'm a big fan of that. For example, I play Simpsons Tapped Out, which is an RTS, by the way. There's not really much, I guess it could be RTS, but it's a buying system, and they have you buy what you want if you want to, but you can still play the game. It's not going to limit you with the gameplay. It's just going to give you more features. So that's why I really do like their motto, and I definitely like their application developing. The minor points of not being available in landscape mode kind of disappointed me, but then again, it is free, and you can get it on other devices. Now, another thing, I'm also an Android person, so it'd be interesting to see if they could port this over to Android, although I know it's a lot of work to do something like that. And they do seem to be like a beginner company, but don't quote me on that. I mean, they created an awesome game as far as that's concerned, and it takes a lot of work to develop for Android and all these other platforms. I couldn't even step into that realm, so don't get me wrong. They could be a very, very good starter company. I think they need to start developing more for other platforms just to get that type of audience with the Android developers. But it is called iPhone Games. So then again, you think about their marketing strategy. But I'm not a marketing person. I just like games and doing tech reviews on stuff. But like I said, the only point of view I can offer for this game is that it's a really good RTS game for those who even don't know much about RTS. It allows you to get involved, and their tutorial is pretty good. I wish that it wasn't, I don't know, what did I not like about the tutorial? I guess I wish it was a little bit easier for somebody who is brand new to RTS games. But then again, it's all about relativity. It is a good application, in my opinion, for people who know how to play RTS games, and for people who are new. You just need to get into the habit of how to play it. So that's pretty much it for my review, guys. I do apologize if this isn't the best review I could make. It's kind of the thing where I don't know too much of the technical details of how to play this game. I haven't had too much time. However, I have to say, by me beginning to play it, I am getting more immersed in it, and I will be doing a follow-up video in the future on what the real features of this game provides. I have to say, though, their model and the way the application is working so far for me is making me very happy, and that's all that matters in my mind, if I'm happy and if you're happy, if you like this game. So if you guys like this review, just from a general perspective on this game, definitely give it a thumbs up. I keep trying to do more videos on this type of stuff, but keep in mind, if you do send me a review video, I can't guarantee you that it will be reviewed right away. I get very busy and involved, and I will try to make it the best video I can, but again, it's all about getting and dealing with other things, obviously, as well. So thank you guys again for watching this video. Definitely comment, rate, and subscribe. I will be doing more videos coming up. Thank you.